Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, what is hippity happening? My name is Haphazardous Waste and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. Guys, welcome back. And now it is officially a city. It is an actual city. Now before we had we had this going on, and that's just a neighborhood really. We needed a city, and last episode, guys, we built just that, and look at how great it's looking. Let's just go into the tab screen really quick. Look at how pretty this looks. All these buildings are just so pretty. Noises are a little loud, but hey, you know, it's what you get for building an awesome city like this. So guys, what is the plan for today? Well, it's not like a straightforward plan. We're not going to be building up anything super specific because I want to get a bunch of little odd jobs done. I got a bunch of things in mind. And one of the biggest things I want to get done, first of all, is we have this little square of land now, meaning we can connect our road right here up to the highway. And then we have all of this fertile land along here, and that'll give us a ton of jobs for farming. We'll get more farming in there, some more, you know, renewable industry, which is just great. I love it. And speaking of renewable industry, look at this, guys. The forest tree industry is growing. It's growing ever so much, and it is looking really good. Now, during the break, I just did a little extra work off camera, just, you know, managed the trash a little bit. As you can see, we still have quite a bit of a trash problem, but these, you know, these incineration plants are doing good. They're not going to stay there forever, though. I have a plan for them. But we're just going to leave those for now because now, well, I'll still show you some more stuff that's going on. Over here, we've actually encountered a bit of a traffic issue. So if you take a look right here, I mean, there are so many cars. I've been doing whatever I can to reduce the traffic problem here, but there are so many cars, and it's because of this guy right here. Now, this guy will either have to turn off, as in I'll have to just remove it, or I'll have to eventually build up a new set of rails all the way to the forestry industry, because that is where all of these trucks are going right now. They're all heading off, as you can see. They're doesn't show it, but they're all heading onto this highway over here, as you see right there, and then they're going all the way over here and offloading all of their trucks. And I kind of didn't expect that. I kind of didn't see it coming, but it's causing a huge traffic problem. So we're either gonna have to deal with that traffic issue somehow in some way, because it's a bit out of hand, and I think it might actually involve removing this, and I kind of don't want to do that. But as you can see, like the industry here, like the farming industry, doesn't level up, so even putting this here, it doesn't help. So, and instead it's actually hurting us more. So we'll deal with that in a little bit. But for now, guys, as you can see from our electricity production, we're still doing good. We're still doing okay. Thanks to these incineration plants for producing just a little bit more electricity. And, but I think we're gonna have to actually settle this electricity problem once and for all. Or at least for a very long time. And the best way to do that is if you take a look right here. That's right, guys. We got the hydro power plant. And that is a big deal. It's a big deal because it'll actually give us like hundreds of megawatts of power. Now it has some noise pollution, but it also has another connecting road. And I figured, what better place to put a dam than like right about here? That way it kind of caps off the very end of our quays for our river. I think that'll look really good. Now, I know what you're thinking. For those of you who are pretty adept at City Skylines, the biggest problem with the dams are flooding, and dams are they're weird in this game. They're not consistent. They vary in how much they produce electricity, and the biggest thing is if they don't move water quickly enough, our entire city right here could flood. So no pressure. But there's some solutions to that. I've been looking all over creation for tutorials and solutions to this issue, and I think I finally found one. And that involves these guys right here, the water pumping stations. They actually, hey, look at that! Cool, because I was actually planning on that this episode too. But the water pumping stations, getting back to this, they actually pump water out of there, and that helps prevent flooding, and we need that. We really need that. But thanks to that recent upgrade that we just got, we can actually remove these guys. And actually, you know what? Let's do that right now. Let's take these guys right here. I mean, if you take a look at pollution, Oh, it's absolutely destroyed this river right here. So I actually want to get that fixed. So let's see here. Go to our water here. Give this game a pause-a-rooney so we don't mess up anything. We'll just tear out these 3 structures right here. There we go. And we'll set in these guys right. Is that hooked up? Looks to be. And there. I think 2 is actually pretty good at producing stuff. I think they're all hooked up now. So there we go. We'll move these eventually. I want to move them to a better spot, but I definitely just want to get rid of this pollution right now. And these guys reduce pollution by a ton. So we'll definitely do that. But first things first, guys. We'll actually take these buildings here, move them up to, I don't know, right about there. And move this guy again to about there. There we go. Take out some pipe in here. We'll just connect these guys up to the system. There we go. Now they're gonna need electricity too to function. We don't want to back up any water supply, so connect this guy up there. There we go. And now, guys, the moment of truth. So the biggest thing with dams too, the biggest thing with it is that it actually requires like difference of water level. And I figured the best place to put it is right about here. So, because as you can see, it's pretty much a waterfall at that point. And so if we just take our dam, connect it to that road, see how well this works. Ooh, 240. Wow, that's a lot. That actually might be as good as it's gonna get, guys. Let's see here. We'll leave it about. Wow, that's gonna cost me a lot too. I think that looks good actually. Maybe we'll do it right there. The difference. Oh yeah, we'll definitely do it there. It's a $4,000 difference between this and this. We'll definitely do that. So, boink. Oh boy, I'm hoping I won't regret my decision. And then finally, we'll just take our quays right here, and then we'll just finish them off all along here, make it look nice and pretty. Come on now. And we'll just fix that in a minute. Let's see here. So then we'll take this quay all along there. There we go. There we go. And there we go. All right. So that is actually gonna have to do it for the quays right here. And yeah, all that's left to do now is hope and pray that that we don't back up and flood our city. That's the only thing we can do right now. So let's turn this guy on. And we're gonna see the water level just slowly go away. And actually, since we're dealing with water level and stuff, let's do whatever we can to actually take care of that. So let's take out this tool right here, make it as big as it can go, and we'll just flatten out this area a little bit to deal with, so that it can hold more water all at once. Now, hopefully the solution solves it. Now it's gonna overflow over the top really quick. I don't know what these cars are doing. There's no roads connected. But yeah, we're just gonna have to monitor that, and finally, we're just actually gonna have to hook up the roads here, and that'll actually cap off the very end of our city, like right about. Hey, what are you doing? There we go, right about there. We'll make it connect a little more nicely. There we go. So yes, as you can see, the roads are flooding just a tad. That should solve itself in a little bit. Solve itself. I cannot talk today. But all right, so we can just take out these bad boys right here. We no longer need them right there. We'll just leave these guys connected to the whole thing. And as you can see from the pollution levels, it's practically gone. There's hardly anything left, and all that pollution is finally moving out downstream. I'm sorry, river. I know I've polluted you badly. All right, but let's see here. So yes, there's the overflow right there, as you can see. And yeah, so let me jump back to you guys in a little bit. I just want to keep an eye on this thing and keep monitoring it. And when we get back, we'll move on to our next project. All right, guys. So I've been monitoring this for just a little while, and it seems to be doing okay. We're jumping around a lot with power output. As you can see, it just went from 144 to 192, but hopefully it should even out over time. That pretty much like resolves our electricity problem for a long time, and I mean a long time, so that's good news. And right over here too, during the break, I noticed that there was a dead body waiting to be transported, and it reminded me that we got this guy right here, the crematorium. So I hate to put it in the city, I really do, but I mean, it's best to have it here just for the sake of everyone else in the city. Let's see here. So that looks like that doesn't look like residential area. What is that? What zone is that? That is, huh. Oh, okay. It's that's just a mall. But what the heck is this? That's not even zoned. What's it doing there? Building is that? Hello. Oh, it's a fire station. Oh, my mistake. All right, so I definitely can't take that out. Let's see here. Let's find a good spot for this crematorium though, because I really want to, you know, fix up this place a little bit. We could put it there. I really don't want to have it on the water though. I don't know. You know, we might just have to suck it up. So, boom. There we go. That's like the best spot for it too. And I figured, you know what the heck too. We'll take ourselves a little park right here. I was thinking the Japanese garden because we have the what is this called? We have the botanical garden right there. And one thing that I noticed during the break was some of these houses don't like the fact that the land value is so low. So let's see here. Can we build it right there? We can. Ooh, it's right on the water too, and it's gonna look so good. All right, so that'll help. That'll make some people happy. And it looks really pretty actually. Oh, wow, I like how it merges with the terrain too. That looks so good. All right. But all things aside though, all things considered, we actually need to move on now to our project. This was just a little tidbit right over here with this dam right here. But the next thing we definitely need to do is we definitely need to go over here and we need to finish off this road. So we need to connect it to this highway right over here. And now I might have to do some odd jobs in between too, like in between doing this and working on the city and stuff, because as you can see here, oh no, as you can see, one thing is happening is our city is flooding a little bit. Oh, please don't flood. I don't want to see this city flood, or that would be very bad. Do your work, dam. Do your work. 192 megawatts, that's good. Okay, but anyways, let me get back to what I was saying. I want to do some more work on the city, and I don't want to do it kind of like on camera, so I might do it during the time lapse, which I want to do next. I want to do a time lapse here. Let's see here. How good is our fire department to get there too? Oh, it's good. Okay. Alright, I'm getting very distracted and I'm kind of all over the place, but I got a lot on my plate now. As you can see, our industry need is very high, so we need to get offices in. We need to get some more. We might even put in some more roadways all along here, make it go underneath the highway right there. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, let me take care of the initial thing first. Let me build up the road all along here, and we might even establish some farms all along this little curve right here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the music. Alright guys, so I am back now, and if you just take a look right here, we built ourselves up an entirely new residential area. I think it looks so pretty too. And I decided to make them go partially off-grid, so I set up a few wind turbines right over here. I mean, that just looks so cool. It looks like our first, it looks like what it looked like when we first set up this, city. Like I said, I can't talk today. So yeah, we have wind turbines over there. They're producing electricity at a reasonable rate. And yeah, we do have some stuff all along here. That eventually should sort itself all out. And speaking of which, actually, we need to come on. There we go. Get electricity to these guys because they need to actually produce some stuff for us. And there we go. So these will all go away eventually, like the power lines and stuff. But I just got some more industry built up along here. Got myself a new residential area in here. Oh man, it is looking ever so perfect. Let's actually take another wind turbine right over here and just smack it down right there. There we go. Oh, it looks so good. Alright, so now, next thing on the bill. Next thing you may... Oh, actually, before I go any further, I forgot to mention too at the beginning of this video that I actually shut off Chirper. So yeah, we're getting notifications left and right. Yeah, it's okay. It's whatever. So... we're getting notifications left and right for Chirper, but you can't hear it. You can't hear it at all, which is just perfect, because I'm sick and tired of hearing that little ding noise it makes every single time. So yes, guys, this is looking really good. This looks like an actual legitimate community, and it looks like we're already getting some houses in. Oh, I'm so happy about this. Finally, last but not least, we also got this giant road connected all the way up to the other end of the highway. Eventually, like right here in this area, we'll build ourselves up another community. We might connect it all up together along here with some back road and stuff, and it should look really good. Let's see how our electricity's doing now. Okay, so the grid is gonna eventually connect itself all together, and then I'll remove these lines right here, and everything should be pretty good. So yeah. Alright guys, so next thing on our bill, we need to take our low density commercial zone tool, and I want to just paint this area right here with commercial zone. I want to get this all taken care of because as you can see, our need for commercial zones is still really high, and that's bugging me. I don't like that. Let's see here. Let's just paint it all along here. That all cleared up. And we definitely want commercial zones right over here. Make sure we get that stuff in there just so that we have some for our lovely folks up here in this little town. Oh, I can't wait for this all to come together right there. This is gonna look really good. All right, so it looks like already it's taken off with some new buildings. That's just perfect. I will take that any day. And yeah, things are looking really good. Now, so far so good with the dam too. No flooding has happened. But as you see right here with this guy, like this is what I was talking about, low land value. I don't know how to increase land value any more than parks and plazas. Actually, I forgot, we have unique buildings now. So check this out, guys. First of all, oh yeah, we got ourselves an opera house. I didn't notice this before, but I was just touring around this yeah, we'll see what's going on, see what's happening. What is this stuff? I didn't notice this before. Oh my gosh. Oh, what is that? Okay, guys, I've got plans for the future, and it's gonna involve building up along this city here. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we have all this stuff. But what I was going to show you, what I was meaning to show you is this, the Fountain of Life and Death. Now, I don't know why it has noise pollution, and I don't care. I don't really care about the noise pollution here. I just care about the land value, because apparently that's the thing that we need. Let's see here. That's residential zones. Oh, that's an office zone right there. Okay, so... well, let's get this out again. And let's just place this. Can't place it there. Let's do it right... Oh, no. Already occupied. Darn it. Right there? Is that better? Yikes. I just got rid of a ton of people, too, as a result of doing that. There we go, guys. The Fountain of Life and Death. And look at how pretty that looks. That looks really good. Hopefully that'll satisfy this place right here so that, you know, land value and stuff goes up. Oh my gosh, guys. We got an opera house and all of that jazz going on. What's happening with you? Oh. Oh dear. How's the crime rate going? Okay, yeah. The jail's capacity is running low. That's interesting. That's interesting to say the least. But alright, so project number 2 has been taken care of. We got ourselves a new community built up right over here, and it is just looking ever so snazzy. We got our need for shopping and industry to go way down, because those two are rising like a son of a gun. And it looks like we're getting some houses in here now too. Actually, you know what? Let's take our parks tool. And before any more houses come in, I want to add in a decent park. I want a large playground, maybe. Dog park. Let's add in a large playground. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Having a large playground have it right along this road. I don't expect many houses to be built up along that road. There we go. So we got ourselves in a nice large park, and oh, look at that. It even connects with the road right there. Perfect. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna let this build up a bit, and then I'm gonna see what I can do for our next project, because I got some odd jobs going on. Oh, no! No, please, no! Oh no, our city is flooding! This is what I was talking about with the Dern Dam. Oh man. Oh, please clear up soon. Oh no. Alright, so I think what we're gonna have to do now is we're going to have to just place in another one of these. Get this connected up to the grid. There we go. Does it have electricity running to it? Perfect. Okay, so that should make the water go down just a little bit more. Darn it, man. Oh, that's like the one thing I didn't want to have happen. Oh, that's so disappointing. Okay, it looks like it's gonna clear up. Okay, I'll keep an eye on this though. Looks like our city's building up a little bit too along here. That's looking pretty good. And yeah, I'll just have to cut back to you guys in a little bit once I have another project in mind and what we can get started on what we're gonna do next. So guys, welcome back. The flooding has gone away. And as you can take a look over here too, things are doing good. Things are looking pretty great over here. Got a lot of problems all sorted out. Been dealing with the garbage issue over here because I desperately want to get rid of landfills. Something's going on over here. What are you? Citizens are sick. Oh, you need a hospital, dear sir. I will gladly put that in. I am so sorry. There we go. And then a crematorium, I think, will suffice too. I think I'll put it right like there too, because we need death care in this city. But there we go. That takes care of a couple more issues. All right. So yes, during the break, I didn't show you guys this, but I did a little work off camera. Got this place built up a little bit more. As you can see, our shopping area is just thriving. And then right over here, sorry for my quick camera work, but we got the incineration plant all hooked up now. So we're getting a lot of stuff in there right now. But yes, we're getting a lot of garbage taken care of, so that issue is being resolved. And as you can see too, it's also producing electricity as it burns off stuff, so we'll get plenty of electricity for this area over here. The grid itself is all hooked up too, and actually, that's a good thing, because that means we can get rid of these guys. Yes! Alright, so yeah, we got our entire grid hooked up, and it looks like it actually hooked up to the main grid right here. This was just leading a giant power line all the way out here, so electricity shouldn't be a problem for these guys. Yes, guys. All right, moving on now. Moving on. Things are taken care of. Citizens are sick, but I added in a clinic, so that should be. Oh, did I add in a? Oh, did I? Okay, I added in a clinic. I thought I added in another fire station. Whoopsie, that would have been bad. But yes, guys. During the break, excuse my bad camera work again, but during the break, I added in some more roads to our big city here. And I want to add in some more office zones, because as you can see, we have high demand for industry and for commercial areas once again. So I think what we're going to have to do is, it looks like this place is pretty well hooked up. We're just going to have to kind of lead another pipe through that road right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take in our office zones. And we're just going to kind of make this our business areas. Like we desperately need businesses along here. So we want some of that. And then we'll add in some commercial zones around here too. We desperately need commercial areas as well. And then of course we'll just add in some more of these, you know, residential zones, because we always need residents. The more we expand, the more people we'll need, the more people we'll need, the more we'll need to expand. So it's just a never-ending system with these guys. And look at that. That is looking kind of odd right now, but hopefully it should look good and once it's all said and done. And I mean, it looks like it's gonna be a bit of a tiered city right there, which, hey, I'll take it. I'll take that any day. But let's see here. Let's just move on right over here, and we'll add in some more office and some more industry. I might vary it up just a tad because I don't want this all to just be a giant mess. But then we'll add in some. We'll finally add in some more of that stuff right there, and there we go. Got another strip added in. And guys, I cannot wait for, what are you? A friendly neighborhood park. Aww, that's a nice little park. Guys, I cannot wait to start working with this high interest tower. That is so cool. That might have to go on the water. I don't know, but all this stuff, what are you? That's right, a stadium. Oh, we can have sporting events and everything. Oh, it's gonna be loud though. Oh, I don't know, but we shall see. We shall see. But guys, believe it or not, that is actually gonna have to do it for me today. We did some odd jobs around here. Got some work done, got some more set up around here. I think off camera too, what I'm gonna do is I'm also going to build up another residential area along here, get that all connected up with a nice road leading all throughout there so it's all interconnected and everything. Maybe build up the quays a little bit, and yeah, we should be good. But guys, too, before we finish off the episode, we need to expand one more time, so take a look at that. So let's see here. I don't know where exactly to expand. I don't know what the best area is. Let's see here. Got lots of ore, got some decent trees there. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, oh, I'm getting ideas. So what I wanted to do, and I know you guys you probably aren't gonna like this, but I actually want to move the forestry industry. And right over here in this square, look at all of the trees. Take a look at our natural, oh my gosh, okay. I think I've made up my mind, guys. So to finish off this episode, we are going to buy this square right here. Give that a quick little purchase. There we go. So check it out, guys. Two things are happening here. One thing is that we are going to actually move this guy, the cargo train terminal, but don't fret. Do not fret. Oh geez, traffic. Oh my lord. That is bad. Let's see here. Let's actually take out our junction tool right here, and we'll convert that to stop sign. That way cars can just continuously flow through there. Oh, my mistake. There we go, guys. So that should solve that traffic problem temporarily. But I'm gonna also move this, maybe get rid of that, but I think that's actually going to have to do it for us today, guys. Off camera, I think I'll do a little work, get the forestry industry maybe moved to over here. We'll hook up the cargo train terminal right there so our industry has somewhere to go, and I think things are gonna look really good. So let's go into the tab screen one more time and just take a look at how awesome our city is looking. It's growing, guys. It's growing. But as always, guys, if you like the video, be sure to leave a like. If you want to leave me any sort of suggestions, be sure to leave a comment in the comments section. And if you want to see any more content, well, be sure to subscribe. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.